Okay, we're going to finish our Junie B. Jones and the Stupid Smelly Bus. Remember, she stayed at school and she hid from the teacher. And so school's over and all the kids are gone. And yesterday she played in the nurse's office and got injured. And so today is chapter 9, Zooming Speedy Fast. I like running inside the school. It's funner than running inside your house. In school, you can zoom with your arms out like a jet plane and you don't knock over the furniture. And also, the head doesn't get broken off your mother's bird statue, which used to be a blue jay, I think. I zoomed straight to the cafeteria because there's a lot of tables to hide under there in that place. Only when I tried to open the door, it was all locked up. So then I ran to another room across the hall, only that stupid door was locked too. Hey, who did all this dumb locking? I asked. Then I started jiggling up and down because I was having a little bit of a problem, that's why. And it's the kind of problem that's called personal. And it's about going potty. So all of a sudden I had to run down the hall speedy quick, right to the girls' bathroom. Only guess what? When I got there, that stupid door wouldn't open either. So I kicked it and I banged on the handle and I hanged on the handle because I weigh 37. Open up and I mean it, I yelled. And the door kept on staying shut. It's emergency, I shouted. And then all of a sudden I remembered about the boy I can beat up because he had emergency too and he got to go in the boys' bathroom. So I zoomed across the hall and I pulled on the boys' bathroom door. But that dumb thing was locked too. Stupid, stupid doors, I hollered. After that, I started to jiggle up and down very fast. Oh no, now I'm going to have an accident on my skirt that looks like velvet. Only just then I remembered something else about emergencies. Because Mother told me what to do if I ever needed help. And its name is Call 911. So then I ran back to the dangerous nurse's office, because that's where the phone was, of course. And I picked it up and I pushed 9 and a 1 and another one. Help! This is an emergency! All the doors are locked in this place and now I'm going to have a terrible accident! Then I heard a voice on the other end. She said for me to calm down. Yeah, only I can't calm down because I'm in big trouble and I'm all by myself and I need help real bad. Then the lady said to calm down again, except for I couldn't stand still, so I just hung up and ran right out of there. And I kept on running and running till I got to the big doors at the end of the hall. And then I run right outside, because maybe there was a little toilet out there or something. Except I didn't see one. All I could hear were sirens. Loud sirens were all over the place, and they kept getting closer and closer. And then a big green fire truck came zooming right around the corner, and a white police car, and a fast red ambulance. And guess what else? They turned right into the school parking lot. So I stopped jiggling for a second, and I sniffed the air. Only I couldn't smell any smoke. Why do you think there's so many sirens and fire trucks there? Then I heard a grouchy voice say, "Hey, hold it, Missy," it yelled. And I got very scared inside because Missy's my name when I'm in trouble. And I turned around and it was the man with the can and he was running right at me. "Hold it right there," he hollered. And then I started to cry. Only that's the trouble. I can't hold it. I already hold it all I can, and now I'm having an emergency, and all the bathrooms are locked, and now I'm going to have an accident very quick. And then the man with the can didn't look so grouchy anymore. "Well, why didn't you say so, sis?" he said. And then he pulled a big bunch of keys out of his pocket and grabbed my hand, and me and him zoomed back into the school speedy fast. Chapter 10, Me and That Grace. The man with the can unlocked the girls' bathroom for me, and I ran right in there. And guess what? I made it, that's what. I didn't have an accident on my skirt that looks like velvet. Whew, that was a close one, I said. Then I washed my hands at the sink and I looked in the mirror, and the gold star was still on my forehead. It looked very beautiful up there. After that, I went into the hall, and the man with the can bended down next to me. "Everything okay, sis?" he said. So I nodded my head. "I holded it," I said, very happy. Then all of a sudden there were lots of people running at us. There were firemen and policemen, and there was a tall lady with a rolling bed on wheels. "Hey," I said to the man with the can, "what happened? Did somebody get run over in here or something?" Then I saw Mrs. and Principal and Mother, and they were running at us too. And then Mother bended down and hugged me very tight. After that, everyone started talking at once, and nobody was using their quiet voices, and nobody was smiling either. Principal asked me a jillion questions. Mostly they were questions about hiding in the supply closet. "I'm a good hider," I told him. Principal acted a little bit grumpy. He said I wasn't allowed to do that anymore. "When you go to school, you have to follow the rules," he said. "What would happen if every boy or girl hid in the supply closet after school?" "It'd be very smushy in there," I said. Then he made his eyes frowny. "But we wouldn't know where anyone was, would we?" "Yes, we'd all be in the supply closet." Then Principal looked up at the ceiling. I looked up there too, but I didn't see anything. After that, Mother looked at my band-aids. Did you hurt yourself? She said. So I told her all about the dangerous nurse's office, and then I showed her the nurse's purple sweater, and she made me give it back. After that, everybody started leaving, the fireman and the policeman and the tall lady with the bed. And then finally, my mother got to take me home. And guess what? I didn't have to ride the stupid, smelly bus. Except for the car wasn't that fun, because Mother was grouchy at me. I'm sorry the bus wasn't fun for you, Junie B, but what you did was very, very wrong. Didn't you see all the commotion you caused? You had a lot of people very scared. Yes, but I didn't want chocolate milk poured on my head, I explained to her. So here she is being griped at by Mom and the principal. That's not going to happen, grouched Mother, and you can't just suddenly decide for yourself not to ride the bus. Hundreds of kids ride the bus every day, and if they can do it, you can too. Then my eyes got wet again. Yeah, but there's meanies on that thing, I said all sniffly. Then Mother stopped being so growly. What if you had a friend to ride with? Your teacher told me there's a girl in your class who will be riding the bus for the first time tomorrow. Maybe you could sit together. Would you like that? I made my shoulders go up and down. Her name is Grace, said Mother. Grace? Hey, I know that Grace. I learned her today. So when we got home, Mother called that Grace's mother, and they talked, and then me and that Grace talked too. And I said hi, and she said hi, and she said she would sit with me. So tomorrow I get to take my little red purse on the bus, and I get to put it on the seat next to me so nobody will sit there. Nobody except for that Grace, of course. And then she and me might get to be buddies, and we can hold hands just like me and Lucille. I like that, I think. And guess what else? Tomorrow, I think I might like the color yellow a little bit too.